Hello everybody and welcome to my video today. This is Hello Christmas and I think we're on week 4 or 5. I'm gonna get it straight one of these weeks. I've been catching up and trying to get back on track, and so I'm a little off on where we're at. But this project today is really fun. We're not going to do any stamping, and I've wanted to do this since the very beginning of starting Hello Christmas for this year. And you can remember when we did the ornaments and we did these medallions and I put these together. This is a take off of that. It's what I've been wanting to do with them. And so what I've done, I'm going to show you some tips in doing this. Since I've been doing so many of these, I've sort of figured some things out. So the first thing is that I just took a piece of cardboard. Now, in our specialty papers, like the Santa's Workshop paper, and I think Joyous Noel, they come with this thick piece of chipboard. And what I've done is just take a circle, 2 different size circles, and then what I can do is I can cut this out and it will make my base, okay? So you can see right here on the back, that's what I've done. I just have this cardboard circle. It doesn't have to be perfect because your medallions are gonna cover it up. So then let me share with you a couple tricks and tips that I figured out in doing these. So the first thing is that you do need your scoreboard. And what I found works best is instead of cutting your strips first, if you take a full piece of designer paper and you score the whole piece of paper first and then cut your strips, it's much easier than scoring the strips. So that's what I did. Is what I would do is I would take a whole piece of 12 by 12 paper, and instead of scoring it at the 1/4 inch mark, somebody on my last video suggested that I do it at the 1/2 inch mark, and I thought, oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. I think it needs to be tighter, but I tried it and it actually works better. So do a whole sheet of designer paper, do it at the 1/2 inch mark, so the 1/2 inch, and then go all the way through. So this one is already done. I don't know if you can really see the score lines on there because this is a leftover piece. So let me show you the difference. So this is done on the 1/2 inch. And this one is done on the 1/4 inch. So you can see it is a little bit tighter, but I actually like the way this looks because it opens it up and you can really see the designs. Let me turn on some lights and let me show you up close how this looks. So then all I did was take gold glimmer paper circles and I put them in the middle. And then I've sprinkled some glitter on it. I need to get some spray adhesive because what I was using wasn't working. And what I've done is these larger ones are the 2 inch strips. So they look like this. And then these smaller ones are the 1.5 inch strips. So they look like this. And then, so what I've done, because I'm going to make a couple more of these, what I've done is I've cut all my strips down. So what I found is that I needed 2 large red ones, 2 large green ones, and then 2, these are lighter designs, you can see. And then a kind of like an odd one, like an oddball one. And then same thing, I need 2 small green ones, 2 small red ones, and then 1 smaller kind of odd one. You could use this paper. So you need about 3 to 4 different designs when you do it. And then you just layer them. So I layered my large ones down, and on the backs of these are just circles as well. So there's just a circle, and then I put my hot glue. This one ended up being larger, and I just thought I would make an ornament out of it. And then you just layer them. Now, when you're layering them on top of here, there's not necessarily a flat surface because it's raised. But if you just use a lot of hot glue, it ends up being fine. And then I'll attach a gold ribbon to be able to hang this on like a door or wherever I want to hang it. I'm going to use this for Christmas. So let me show you now that you've kind of seen the pieces. So the 1/2 inch is much better. And it's scored, and then you just fold it, and you can see even folding it is a lot easier with the 1/2 inch. So you just fold it in an accordion. Kayla actually helped me with this. So you do 2 of them, and then you attach them together. So then I just took hot glue and I attached them together. And then you just make sure everything's going in the right direction. That's the biggest thing, is all of the folds, everything has to be going in the same direction. So I want this green and red pattern to show. So now that I know everything's good, then you glue these 2 pieces together, and I'll use snail just for right now. I've been using hot glue just because I really want to make sure it sticks. I don't want anything coming undone. So hot glue is always the best when you want that. Okay, so then now that everything's done, you just lay it flat and then you press it down. And it'll start to bend. And then once you get the hang of this, they go really fast. So then what I was doing is I was using my silicone mat, and I would put this down in the circle and then pinch it together. And what I would do is I would leave the opening a little bit, and I would fill the entire middle with hot glue. And then I would put a green circle over the part of it, and I would hold on to it until the hot glue kind of dried. And then what you want to do is put the green circle on the part where you're not going to use it. So I would put it here, and then that way my design that I wanted would be on the front here. And then you just stack them. So I really love the way this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. My best advice is just to do it a couple times. Once you start working with it and you find a system, they go really fast. It took me no time at all, just an hour or so to make this. And it was super helpful. Kayla was doing all the accordion folding. I would do all the scoring and the cutting of the strips, and then she would fold them all, and then I would do the hot glue, and then she'd put the circle on. We had a really good system going, so it was really fun. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Make sure you stop by my website and the YouTube channel here tomorrow, because I will be sharing some Memory Keeping Friday stuff, and I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.